What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I got this White-Rodgers standing pilot gas valve. We have a 3/4 and 1/2 inch outlet, 3/4 inlet. That's where our pilot tubing went. We have a outlet pressure tap right there, an inlet pressure tap, this ECO right there of where the thermocouple goes in, and of course our connections, TH, TR, and TR. And this is a gas pressure adjustment. I want to take this apart. I wanted to take apart the Honeywell Resideo standing pilot gas valve, but this is a brand new one, even though it's cracked right there. This is a brand new one out of the box, but I want to take that one apart, but we're going to take this one apart instead. Now, before we get started, a gas valve is something that you should never, ever, ever take apart, right? It's not a serviceable item. There's too many things in here that can go wrong, and this is a vital primary fuel control for your system, so never take this apart. I cannot stress that enough. Unless you're not going to put it back together and it's not going to be in use and you're just doing it for educational purposes only, do not take this apart and try to use it back into the system or any system. No bueno. All right, guys, let's take apart that White-Rodgers gas valve. I got my meta glasses on. We'll document everything step by step. Now, I don't really know if I need to take this little screw out right there, but we're going to take out, oh, it's not a screw. It's actually a little hex connection. I don't know what that does, but let's take that little screw out. Do anything? Yeah. We have a little something there, like a little ring there. Let's take out that ECO. Use a little bit of leverage there. Okay. Now, this looks like it's threaded in there. As you can see, there's some threads right there. Let's see if we can spin that out. So it's wedged into a position where it's not going to let me put a... Oh, look at that, I got it out. Let's see what this is about right here. We just have this little plate. Aha! Alright, so this plate is a conductor, and then it's transferring the power to this wire, which is the ECO, and then there's a gasket there. Yep, that's right, we got it right there. We have this little gasket or insulator. It seems to be some kind of resin, which then connects to that. And when you have enough electrical charge, it's a sealed unit. When there's enough electrical charge, when you're pushing down, let's see. Let's just try that again. So that was right there. That's just probably a ground. Interesting. Let's take that out. I'm going to use a Torx. Looks like it's a T15H. There we go. Let's loosen that up. Now, this is the same screw bit that the Resideo uses, which is right here. Same exact one. So if you wanted to take that apart, the Resideo uses the same one, T15H. So let's take out the screws. There's one. And we'll take out the gas control knob. It seems to have a little bit of spring action to it. I'm going to keep pushing that down. Little grease on there as well. We have a nice gasket there. There is that spring. Might as well take that out as well, but it looks like it could be a coil in there. And if I was able to connect this back, I wonder if if I heat this up, I wonder if that will, if I put a thermocouple on here, I wonder if that will hold that in like that. Alright guys, check this out. See? There's no resistance in that. I have a thermocouple wired to it. And I just have it in the vise because this piece is normally threaded into the body of the gas control valve, but watch this. We're going to heat this up just for a little bit, right? Here we go, another second. Look at that. The coil on that magnet is holding that plunger that has that resistance of the spring. That coil right there, you're energizing that magnet. I hope I'm using the right words, guys, but and after a period of duration, when that tip of the thermocouple cools off, the plunger then reopens. But check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just enough time. 5 seconds. You got a good strong thermocouple. You're good there. Pretty cool, huh? Look at that. Awesome. You get the same effect if you also pull out one of the leads of that ECO and you kill that current, that millivolt, 30, 35 millivolts coming from the tip of the thermocouple, and releases the magnet and the plunger. There you go. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. But there's the inner workings of the standing pilot, how that holds it down on a White-Rodgers gas valve. Thanks for watching. Smash that thumbs up button. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I have to agree.